Halo teman-teman, selamat datang kembali di channel WSHCAT Miauwww. Kali ini kita akan bermain game berjudul The LAST CAMPFIRE. Game ini merupakan game puzzle yang menceritakan seorang Ember, ya saya tidak tahu ini namanya atau apanya, ini Ember yang sedang mencari jalan pulang. Bagaimana ceritanya? Langsung saja kita mainkan ya. Oke, start LAST CAMPFIRE. New game ya. Normal dulu ya. Ya, dayungnya kelepas. Ya, ya ampun.
There is a place where the lost embers go. As their light begins to fade,
Oh. Okay.
Ember stood still, unable to face what was to come. The wall glistened. The painting showed embers on a sacred journey.
Ada siapa tuh?
Ember felt so afraid and alone that it was a relief to find someone to talk to. Ember froze, almost too frightened to look away, when they noticed a small satchel.
Apa itu isinya? Stranger's satchel.
The satchel felt heavy. Ember looked inside. The statue shone brightly in the light. There was a symbol on the floor. There was a symbol on the floor.
Oke.
Ember noticed something wrong.
Kebalik kali ya ini ya. Oh, oke, benar-benar. Kebalik tadi. Oke, kita putar dulu. Up. Oke. Oh.
There was a round space where something used to fit.
Oke, kita select golden figure-nya ya.
To Ember's delight, the golden statue slid perfectly into place.
Hold A to pick up a piece. Go.
Ember left, feeling sorry for the stranger now alone in the dark. The stairway opened into a dark forest. Ember could feel fear taking over. They'd washed up alone, somewhere very unfamiliar.
Kita ikuti burungnya teman-teman ya.
Ember felt like they were being watched.
Oke. Hold B to dash. Ini kemana?
The path was blocked.
Oke. Kayak
The
ada orang
path
tadi.
was blocked.
Bukan ya? Bayangan aja ya?
The foxes howled into the night. The only reply was silence.
Oke, kita dash.
As Ember approached, the flames seemed to call out.
Tuh, kok ya jauh? The guiding light.
With a feeling like falling, the forest had slipped away. Ember felt lost in darkness and ruin.
Ini apa? Oh, kalau ini balik lagi teman-teman. Coba. Kita ulang lagi ya.
As Ember approached, the flames seemed to call out.
Oke.
With a feeling like falling, the forest had slipped away. Ember felt lost in darkness and ruin.
Oh, tapi tadi maksudnya kita ke sana dulu ya, kayak ada itu ya, gantungan.
The caged flame stoked new hope in Ember.
Oh, enggak benar kayaknya. Oh. Oke, sekarang kita ambil ini, taruh di sebelah kanan. Loh. Oh. Oke. Kita lewat tengah ya teman-teman, itu karena ada patungnya halangin.
Hope was almost within reach. The flame spoke and Ember listened.
Oke. Oh, bisa kita apa kantongin kali ya? Oh.
The flame lingered ahead. Was it trying to escape or leading the way?
Oh, jadi itu roh kali ya?
The campfire flickered into life. The ghost spoke. Hope has returned to a forlorn.
Forlorn.
I will warm them until they choose to move on. Ember looked to the ghost for answers. This is a place between places, to travel through as your light fades. But none have passed on in a long time. The Forest King now holds us here,
Forest King.
and those who linger will turn forlorn. Again, that word, forlorn.
Oh, terus saya pilih ini nih. Forlorn ya.
The forlorn are those who lost their way along the path. If you find them, send them to me and I will guide them.
Who are you?
I am just a guide along the way to fan the flame. So many lost embers have I seen, more than I could help. Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind.
I want to help others.
There are others lost along their journey. Find them and I will guide them.
I want to move on.
The Forest King watches the doors. The campfire will light the way. Find those who are lost. Bring embers to the fire.
Help me.
Step backwards, little Ember. Look behind. Upon a small grassy cliff rests a forlorn.
Upon a small grassy cliff rests a forlorn. Step backwards katanya.
The ghost said, "Speak and I will listen."
Oh, nanti ya, berarti ya.
Travel wisely. Return if you have lost your way.
Oke.
The stranger said, "Take care of those you care about the most."
Katanya step backward. Mundur lagi. Hah? Itu gimana tuh? Bisa sana ya? Grassy cliff. Tapi gimana cara kesananya? Kayaknya bukan di sini deh kayaknya. Coba kita lanjut lagi ya. Coba kita ke kiri teman-teman ya. Loh, menghilang dia. Oke, ada apa di sebelah kiri ini? Oh, ini ada apa, duri. Siapa tuh merah-merah?
The old gate was locked.
Gak ada, kita belum punya kuncinya. Kuncinya ada di atas tuh.
The crow held its shining trophy tight.
Oke. Ini ada orang nih.
The stranger whispered, "Ever feel like you are being? I've never felt that. What does it feel like? Is it nice? It sounds nice."
Oke, kita coba ambil dulu ya kuncinya. Dicemplungin lagi. Oh, ini juga ada duri ya. Oh, kita ambil dulu deh. Nanti kita tes coba apakah durinya bisa dibakar sama api itu ya.
He was nestled between the reeds,
Mm-mm.
but it was just out of reach.
Ya. Oh, masih ada barang lagi. Ternyata belum bisa diambil teman-teman sepertinya nih. Oke. Apakah berhubungan dengan nanti di ininya? Oh, ini dia.
The broken net hung ominously around the skeleton's neck.
Ya, tapi broken net ya. Kita nggak bisa saring ya. Coba putar sini, ada apa ya? Oke.
The
Jadi setiap
stranger
ada forlorn
shivered in the
ini
cold.
kita ada puzzle-nya ya. Oh, tiap kali lewat itu ya ada apa anginnya ya?
Warmth was a distant memory,
Oke.
stolen by the passing miles.
Kalau ini kita ini dulu.
They'd moved through such dark places.
Ah, I see. Kita bakarin dulu teman-teman. Oke, sekarang kita lewat. Pindahin dulu atuh.
They lay down.
Oke, apinya udah pindah ya teman-teman. Sekarang kita bawa kayunya. Nggak apa-apa ditiup. Oke, kita bebaskan si forlorn ini lagi. Satu lagi ya.
The stranger blinked at Ember. Is it morning already? How long have I been asleep? The stranger blinked at Ember. Is it morning already? How
Ya,
long have I
makasih
been
apa-apa ya.
asleep?
Oke lah. Coba di gua ini ada apa lagi ya teman-teman? Kita cek dulu ya. Oh, gimana nih? Oh, ini kan tempat yang tadi.
The door was sealed shut.
Ya. Ini ya, tempat campfire ini ya. Ini siapa? Ini yang kita tolongin tadi ya? Oke, coba kita kan udah dapat apa? Jaring ya. Saringan itu, tapi saringannya ini kan bolong. Bisa gak ya? Oh ya, mumpung ada di sini, kita buka satu lagi ya ini. Masih ada duri yang belum terbakar. Oke, ke atas ini ada apa?
Inside was a scrap of journal.
Oh, peti ya.
The strangers on the water went on without me. Where have I landed? Vines and thorns stretch out to trip me.
Duh, apa itu maksudnya? The strangers on the water went on without me. Where have I landed? Vines and thorns stretch out to trip me. Udah kita lanjut dulu ke danau ya.
Key was nestled between the reeds, but it was just out of reach.
Bisa nggak? Bolong sih.
The key was nestled between, but it was just out of reach.
Kok dia bisa pilih scroll ini ya?
It didn't seem like that would really help.
Iya sih. Oke, berarti masih ada yang belum bisa ya. Oke, kita keliling dulu ya. Ih, kodok. Oh, dia lompat kalau kita lompat. Oke. Wah, ada kotak batu, apa itu? Worm. Hmm. Oh, oke. Tutup semuanya dulu ya. Oke, dia nggak usah kemana-mana nih. Ayo, kamu keluar sini lagi kan pasti.
The worm looked helpless, with no way to escape. As Ember picked it up, the worm let out a little yelp.
Oke, worm buat apa ya? Oke, itu ada peti teman-teman di atas. Naiknya gimana ya?
The Wanderer's Diary. Unfamiliar trees, a path overgrown. Is this a resting place? A place between places? I call out, but mine is the only voice.
Apa nih? Bisa diapain nih? Oh, supaya mempermudah jalannya. Oke, kita punya cacing. Memang pakai cacing. Coba kita coba dulu ya, pakai
He
cacing
was
bisa.
nestled, but it was just out of reach.
Coba dulu deh.
It didn't seem like that would really help.
Oke, nggak bisa teman-teman ya. Oke, ini kan sebelah kiri. Kita coba ke sebelah kanan ya. Siapa tahu berguna di area yang ini. The pond.
Barely visible through the murky water was the shadow of something hiding, and on a small pier with barely a sound, a lonely fisherman sat.
Oke. Oh, jangan salah dulu. Itu kayaknya udah area baru lagi. Kita coba di pond, area pondnya dulu ya. Ini yang mana nih? Oh, ada rahasianya. Oh, ini yang menuju itu kali ya, yang grass itu ya. Ah, iya bener di atas tuh, yang kita lihat dari belakang situ.
The traveler spoke. You ever had roast frog, friend? I miss a good roast frog. Oh, how they crackle.
Oke. Trying to keep pace.
The stranger had been forgotten. They
Oke,
tried to follow as best they could,
kita pindahin.
but no one heard them when they fell behind.
Oh, bentar. Kalau ini kita nggak bebanin, semuanya bergerak. Oke, satu dulu deh. Itu biar dulu nggak bergerak. Ini nggak. Oh. Kita harus cari cara bagaimana ada dua yang sama ya. Kalau begini, oke. Kita lock di sana ya. Oke, berhasil teman-teman. Kita ambil arwahnya.
The stranger looked at Ember with surprise. Someone came back for me. Thank you. The stranger looked at Ember with surprise. Someone came
Oke.
back for me. Thank you.
Kita kembali ke pon lagi ya teman-teman.
The traveler spoke. I miss a good roast frog. Oh, how they crackle.
Oh, how they crackle. Oke, kita kembali ke ponnya ini. Ini kemana? Oh, ada cave nih. Oke, apa yang terjadi? Oke, itu buat di atas ya, tapi bukan dari sini kan naiknya. Loh, buntu teman-teman. Ini kan kalau rantai dari atas baru didorong ya. Kita nggak bisa ke sana. Coba kita lihat sekali lagi ya, apakah bisa lewat sini? Tapi sih harusnya nggak bisa ya. Iya, nggak bisa. Nggak ada yang bisa dipencet. Oh, ini kan ada itu yang mungkin yang di ujung sana ya. Kita masuk dulu pintu ini deh. Ini kemana?
The traveler said, You sailed in here. Where's your boat? Friend, you need a boat. Go see the builder in the caves. Tell them I'm sorry I never came back.
The builder. Oh, bentar, ini naik ke atas. Di sini dulu deh. Oh, nggak bisa. Oh, di atas itu ada ini. Ternyata ada apa namanya? Forlorn. Oke, kita selamatkan dulu yang ini. a solitary way.
The stranger had blazed their own path. Created their own rock, their own islands.
Bisa nggak naik bawah ini? Oh, nggak bisa. Kalau ini diambil kan ini ketutup. Kita bawa ke sono juga nggak ngefek apa-apa ya.
They did not need Ember's kindness.
Coba. Oh,
But
oke,
still,
ngerti.
Ember stayed.
Kita ambil dari sini, teman-teman.
Building a bridge should it ever be needed.
Oke, building a bridge.
The stranger met Ember's eyes. The two shared a moment of silence. The stranger met Ember's eyes. The two shared a moment of silence.
Oke. Nggak ada apa-apa ya, belakang sini ya. Oke, sekarang kita naik ke atas. Oke, ini bawa kemana nih? Bentar, taruh dulu.
The Ember was curious. Where did you wake up? I'm headed for the crossroads. It's not far, I think. I've heard there's a nest there. A safe place.
Oke. Coba kita bisa bawa kodok ini keluar nggak? Kalau bisa, kemungkinan ada apa nih di dalam sini? Coba taruh kodok dulu sini ya. Ini apa? Masih apa-apain ya? Ini hancurin dulu supaya kita bisa lewat cepat.
The fisherman murmured quietly between sorrowful breaths.
Oh, sorrowful soul. Kepencet lagi teman-teman. Kita kalau pencet yang ini lagi kita balik lagi. Ayo masuk
The
lagi.
fisherman murmured quietly between sorrowful breaths.
Oke, masuk lagi.
The fisherman felt so useless. His former joys were hollow.
Nggak usah lewat kalau begini. Oke.
Sitting out there every day by the pond. Only the dark water to hear him talk. In that darkness, a glimmer flickered. A thought beating like a drum. A thought that went round and round. It all started with a frog. Every day by the pond, a constant reminder. For a brief moment, the fisherman struggled to speak. He looked at Ember, hopeful. The fisherman spoke softly. There's a frog in that pond, a big one.
Oke.
Saw him grow from a tadpole. We were friends of a sort. Spent every day side by side.
Tell me more.
So much better at fishing than me, that frog is. Catches them before I can bait them. Oh, it makes me feel useless some days. The fisherman sighed. I've wasted so much time feeling like this. The old man looked carefully at the pond, at their rod, at Ember. Well, listen to me here rambling on and on. It helps though, telling someone. Thank you, Ember. If you need help catching anything, you just ask. The
I need some
fisherman
help.
noticed the broken net Ember was carrying.
Yeah. Bisa dibetulin?
Let me have a look. See what I can do.
Yes.
With a silk thread, the fisherman carefully knotted it together. With each knot he tied, a net began to form. Here you go. Good as new.
Mantap. Kita udah punya sini ya, fishing netnya ya udah komplit nih. Oke. About the frog.
You saw the frog? Did the frog mention me? You ask the frog about me, see what they say. Actually, no, just... Please don't tell the frog how much I talk about them.
Kita belum lihat ya the frog yang mana ya? About your bed.
Poor little worms. They didn't ask to be here. But how do you fish without them? One for me, one for the fishes. Slurp 'em down.
About the fish.
They say catching a fish isn't the point. So I tell myself that. I tell myself that a lot.
About your hat.
I chased old Blue Betty round this pond for years. Best days of my life catching that fish. Had to use myself as bait. Stuck on me head ever since.
Okay, goodbye.
If you need help catching anything, you just ask.
Oh, berarti si kodok ini buat apa ya? Coba kita bawa dulu. Oh, nggak bisa. Berarti si kodok nggak bisa dibawa turun. Coba masuk ke sini lagi teman-teman. Ini kodoknya buat apa ya? Oh, dibikin kodoknya berhadapan. Coba. Nih, pup. Oh, kebuka gua teman-teman. Oke, saatnya masuk.
The stranger was trapped, caught in a maze.
Oke. Ini buat apa? Ini buat apa ya? Masa ke sini? Bukan.
It was hard to make sense of this place.
Coba dulu ya. Saya masih belum dapat gambarannya nih. Loh, ini mesti lurus. Dia nggak bisa lompat. Tapi itu juga dorongnya gimana caranya ya? Kalau dia sama sekali nggak bisa ditaruh di sebelah sini, kita taruh sini juga nggak bisa. Kitanya kejebak. Ini nggak bisa. Oh, bentar teman-teman, bentar ya. Ini tuh dia bisa, ini sampai lantai bawah bisa didorongnya. Dulu. Nah, ini tuh bisa sampai bawah nih. Oke, apakah akan bermanfaat? Loh, tapi itu gimana ya? Apakah perlu didorong dulu? Tapi jadi dua ya. Ini ada apa? Coba saya balikin dulu ya. Kalau ini dorong lagi nggak bisa ke sana kan, nggak bisa nyebur. Itu nggak saya dorong ya kalau di sini duluan ya. Oke. Oke. Coba teman-teman, bentar ya. Oke, teman-teman, kita coba lagi ya. Sepertinya saya sudah tahu caranya. Sebentar. Ini balikin dulu deh. Ini balikin dulu. Kayaknya kita melihat di tempat yang salah. Sebentar ini. Oke, ini harusnya udah benar begini. Oh, bukan. Oke. Ini sepertinya buat ganjelan ya teman-teman, sepertinya ya, karena kan kita nggak bisa ituin 2 nih. Coba ya, bisa nggak buat ganjelan? Jadi 2 tumpuk. Oh, bisa. Oke. Ya. Oke, benar. Ya. Nah, ini jadi harus dibawa ke sini teman-teman nih. Karena kita butuh sebenarnya yang batu yang di sana tuh, yang kita dorong nggak bisa kemana-mana. Nah, ini dia. Oke, sekarang baliknya. Kok ke setengah? Oke. Sekarang kita sudah bisa ambil apinya. Api atau arwah atau ember sebutnya ini ya.
The stranger's voice was hoarse. I just need some time, I think, to see things clearly.
Oke. Oke, kita sudah bisa keluar dari kodok. Yang saya masih bingung itu gimana caranya ke atas. Ke atas sana. Ih. Kaget gue.
The frog stared at Ember, its belly rumbling.
Show item. Aku punya ini loh, punya worm. Mau nggak? Hah?
This was not how Ember had imagined the end.
Ya,
The gurgling of water, a deafening heartbeat.
ya.
But then,
Hmm? Oh. Bleh.
the fog returned Ember's good deed by leading them to a lost forlorn.
Oke, thank you kodok. Si kodok merah. Unhindered.
The stranger stood alone. Their friends have fallen aside, retreating from what came next. The stranger had ventured on.
Oh, nggak bisa ya? Bentar. Cemplungin satu dulu, baru cemplungin lain.
Felt
Oke,
so
satu lagi.
pointless.
No, it's not pointless. Oke, yes. Halo. Mabok dia, pusing, masih
The
pusing.
stranger spoke hesitantly. Is the campfire crowded? Let me gather myself. I'll see you there.
Oke. Oke, nah ini. Oh, untung kita udah ituin ininya ya.
Ember found
Flavornya ya.
the wanderer's diary. The oily smell of frogs. They know more than they will say. They watch me watching them.
Oke. Ah, ini buka nih. Jadi kita bisa manjat. Oke. Ini siapa?
The stranger spoke. You look hungry, friend. You bring any broth with you?
Enggak.
There's a cook in the swamp. Makes a broth like you wouldn't believe.
Oh,
Keep telling them that it doesn't taste right. They'll keep giving you more.
oke. Thank you untuk advice-nya. Hap, 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 hap. Oke, sekarang kita ambil apa namanya? Kuncinya. Sesatu lagi ya, teman-teman, di forest ini. Setelah kita ambil forest ini, kita bisa selamatkan yang ada di belakang gerbang. Ini gara-gara burung gagak itu ya. Oke.
Key was nestled between the reeds, but
Yeah.
it was just out of reach.
Yes. Tapi sekarang udah ada fishing net yang sudah dibetulkan oleh si nelayan. Oke, dapat get key. Sekarang kita buka gerbangnya. Menyelamatkan
The old
forlorn
gate was
terakhir. Tenang, punya kuncinya.
Ember placed the key in the lock and slowly began to turn it.
Gimana sih? Oh, diputar aja. Dikira cocokin lubangnya. Oke. Submerged.
The stranger gasped for breath. Dark water slipping above their head.
Oh. Oh, bentar. Apa kita mesti taruh lagi ininya? Kalau kita angkat lagi patungnya, airnya? Oh, airnya nggak kenapa-napa. Oke. Airnya nggak kenapa-napa ya. Oke, kita putar.
The sea didn't care if they sank or swam.
Pindahin ke sini.
Slowly the tides ebbed, washing over old walls.
Balikin yang ini. Kita pindahkan satu-satu.
A safe harbor emerging from the inky depths. Ember reached
Sip.
out a hand.
Ada lagi? Oh, langsung ya. Udah dapet ya. Oke.
The stranger looked down. The ground feels good beneath my feet, friend.
Oke, berarti semuanya udah komplit ya. Itu siapa sih yang merah-merah suka ngintip kita? Tapi jalan ke sana nggak ada itunya. Forest campfire. Oke, udah komplit ya orangnya ya.
The ghost said, "You have done all you can, little one. Your journey lies ahead." Little one, your journey ahead will not be easy.
Oke.
The path to leave this place is blocked. I will guide others to follow after you clear the way.
Iya. Oke.
There are others like me who can help. You will always be welcome here in the forest.
Oke. Oke, forest komplit ya teman-teman. Ya teman-teman, sekian dulu untuk video hari ini. Nanti akan kita lanjutkan setelah the forest ini, kita dibawa kemana lagi ya untuk menolong-nolong forlorn ini ya. Oke, buat yang teman-teman yang terhibur, jangan lupa subscribe, like, dan komen ya. Sampai jumpa di video berikutnya. Dadah!